In this video, I'm gonna show you how to be a Japanese samurai. Just kidding. In this video, I wanna show you a foot release technique that you could do to help you feel a whole lot more grounded, a whole lot more relaxed, and feel a sense of presence. Now, the only piece of equipment you're gonna need is some type of stick. So you could use literally your broomstick. For me, I have this stick that looks like I'm a samurai or something, but I'm not. So if you have something like this or a broomstick, go grab it real quick because we're going to be using it to work out the knots in our feet. All right. So we're going to get started now. So first thing you're going to do, of course, place this on the floor beneath you. I'm going to use this wall for balance. And I'm going to start with my left foot. And all you're going to do is place your foot directly on top of it with some pressure. And you're going to slowly step on it and start to roll it out. Now, what you're thinking here is you're thinking about putting about 60% of your weight on this foot. And you're thinking about rolling 1 inch per second. And also think about shifting your weight to your outer foot, getting your outer foot and your inner foot. And really, if you find a pressure point, a trigger point in your foot, just sit on it. So me, I found one right here, right in that arch. And I'm just gonna hold for maybe about 15 to 20 seconds. I'm not even gonna move, I'm just placing my weight on it. And breathe right into it. Ooh. All right, from here, I'm gonna continue to move down. Ooh, this is brutal. And remember, think about moving really, really slow. Think about really feeling into the foot. All right, now I'm pretty much at the bottom of the foot, so I'm gonna go back up nice and slow, but maybe just a little bit faster. Ooh, really getting in there. Ooh. Make sure you're breathing into it. All right, good. Now, before I move on to the next foot, what I'm gonna do with that same foot I just did is I'm gonna do a little toe stretch. So what I'm gonna do here is think about placing my weight on my toes, and I'm thinking about pushing my toes backwards and feeling the stretch for the toes. And you should really be feeling it all through here. You're stretching out that fascia at the bottom of the foot, really putting a good amount of weight into it. Opening up that foot. Oof. And think also about shifting the weight too. Make sure you get the little toes and then shifting it back to the big toes. Make sure you're breathing. In Chinese medicine, they believe if you take care of your foot, you take care of the whole body. So, I'm sure everybody here has heard of reflexology. I actually took a reflexology course at the Swedish Institute when I was learning to be a massage therapist. And I don't know about it takes care of the whole body, but the theory sounds nice. So if it's true, we're doing something here. All right, I'm gonna hold this stretch for maybe about another 10 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. And I actually could feel this all the way up into my neck. Ooh. Good. Now, again, before we move to the next foot, what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna actually strengthen the feet. So I'm gonna use this stick for balance. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just stand on one foot, placing this knee up. I'm gonna find a point directly in front of me. I'm gonna lock my eyes directly in front of me. And I'm just gonna try to find balance. Now I'm using this stick to help me a little bit, but In a second, I'm gonna lift it and just stand on one foot. And again, it helps, like for me, I have a hard time with my balance because I am flat-footed, but it helps if you lock your eyes on a point directly in front of you. And came down, come back up. Make sure you're breathing nice and easy. And I can really feel my calves and my toes beginning to work. Make sure, again, breathing nice and easy. Really focusing on that spot directly in front of you. And come down. Now, before I go to the other foot, what I want to do here is come to a place of stillness. So I'm going to close my eyes. Breathe nice and deep. And I just want you to pay attention to the difference between the sensations in your feet. And notice what you notice. And for me, right away, I noticed the foot that we just worked feels a whole lot more relaxed, a lot more loose, a whole lot more stable. And what I want you to do now is to imagine that foot we just worked out. I want you to imagine, it's going to sound a little weird, but imagine that your nose is down there and you could breathe right into that foot. So breathe in and exhale. So breathe right out of that foot. And allow your weight to just sink into the earth. And you could begin to notice the pixels of light behind your eyelids, if your eyes are closed. Notice the sounds in the room. And just come to a place of stillness. All right, you can open your eyes. All right, so we did one side. Of course, we got to do the other side. So, placing the stick back on the ground. So for me, I'm moving on to my right foot, stepping on, putting about 60% of my weight onto this foot, really pushing into it. And again, think about rolling 1 inch per second, or maybe even maybe even less. But really think about getting there. Remember to get the inner foot, the middle of your foot, and the outer part of your foot. So shift your weight around. And again, if you find, so for me right now, I'm on the arch of the foot, right in the middle. It's really tender for me. I'm just gonna sit here for maybe about 15 to 20 seconds. And for some reason, me just sitting here, I could literally feel this on the right side of my temple. So it's doing something. So maybe there is something to reflexology. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Ooh, brutal. Make sure you're breathing into it. Oof. 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 All right, I'm going to continue to roll down. All right, so I'm at the bottom of the foot now, so I'm going to just roll up a little bit faster. See if there was any spots that I missed. Oof. All right. All right, from here, pick up the stick. Now, onto the toe stretch on that side. So I'm going to use this for balance again. I'm also by the wall. And I'm just thinking about bending my toes backwards. And remember to try to also get into the little toes, so into your pinky toe also. So a lot of times when people do this, they just get it into the big toe. But make sure you're shifting your weight around to get all through the toes. Feel yourself stretching the fascia at the bottom of the foot. Stretching out the toe flexors. Oof. Make sure you're breathing nice and deep. And this is brutal. Like for me, I actually feel like I'm about to start sweating a little bit. Oof. I don't really remember the last time I did something like this. It's probably been about a few months. It's probably why I don't ever feel grounded. I'm always usually trapped in my head, thinking of what I gotta do. But right now, it's not about that. It's bringing your awareness back to the body. Ooh. All right, we'll hold this stretch for maybe about another 5 to 10 seconds. Ooh. And good, we'll come out of it. Shake it out just a second. That was brutal for me. All right, from here, let's go to the balancing act. So I'm on my right foot, placing my eyes directly in front of me, locking my eyes on that point of contact, using the stick for balance for now, raising this leg up. And when I find my balance, I think I got it, I'm gonna start to lift the stick. So I'm completely balancing my weight on one foot. And again, remember, do your best to breathe nice and easy. Locking your eyes on that single point of contact directly in front of you helps. And what's cool about this, it's really, really hard to think about anything else when you're trying to do this balancing act. So you should be completely present to the moment right now. You should feel a little bit more calm, I would say. Maybe not grounded when you're on one foot, but you'll feel grounded when you place both your feet back onto the floor together. So, and for me, I find that this side is a whole lot easier, probably because I'm right-handed. So being on my right leg is a little bit easier. I feel like I'm showing off right now. And see, while you're here, see if you could place a little bit of a smile on your face. Try to unlock that jaw. Loosen up that jaw. And the easy way to loosen up your jaw is to place your awareness on your tongue. All right, good. All right, I'm gonna come down because my calf is actually starting to cramp up just a little bit. All right, so the most important part of the practice now, again, let's come to stillness. So place both your feet on the floor, close your eyes, and notice the difference. And wow, I noticed the difference right away. I feel a little bit more loose, more agile, more mobile, but at the same time, very, very stable. So we'll do a quick little scan real quick. So with your eyes closed, notice the pixels of light behind your eyelids. And as you notice the pixels of light behind your eyelids, allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears. Allow your neck to get nice and long. Place your awareness on your chest and imagine whatever's in your chest, if there's any tension, imagine as you breathe in, you're opening up space in your chest. Move to your stomach. Place your awareness on your stomach and allow any tension on your next exhale to be let go on the exhale. So take a deep breath into the belly, and on the exhale, just let it go. From here, place your awareness on your hips. Your quads and your hamstrings. Place your awareness on your knees. and allow any tension to be released. Move to your calves, your ankles, and finally place your awareness on your feet, the bottom of your feet, everything we just worked on. And from here, what I want you to do is imagine on the next big inhale, imagine you're pulling the earth's energy through your feet all the way to the top of your head. And on the exhale, you're letting it go. So take a deep breath in, breathing in through your feet, all the way up to the top of your head. And on the next exhale, just let go. Let's do it one more time. Take a deep breath in. Let go. And last one, take a deep breath in. And let go. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So, there we have it. That was a foot release follow along routine to help you feel a whole lot more grounded. Hopefully you liked the routine. If you liked the routine, please let me know in the comment section below. If you hated the routine, if you found it horrible, let me know that too. Also, if you have a friend who's always stuck in their head, seems like they're always anxious, and they need to feel a little bit more calm, a little bit more grounded, please share them this video. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe now. Peace.